it comes, here it comes. Ah, I'm here, I made it. Holy cow, I made it. Can you believe it? 66 days of this journey. And here I am, ready for you on day 66. I'm completely dark. Let's move where I am so that you can see me better. There we go. That was me running to make it onto home plate, running to step in and own this win because it's day 66. Yay, yay, yay. A little bit of celebration is an honor here. You know, first off, I did not think for a minute that I was going to be able to make this. I didn't think for a minute up until even this morning that I could actually complete, that I could actually get from where I was way down there over to here to be ready. But here we are. It's day 66. This is my son, Christian's animation. Wanted to show you all, celebrate day 66. And the takeaway number one is celebrate every win. Every win. You know, you set these goals up for yourself, whether it's I'm going to spend today focusing on work, or whether it's bigger, like I'm going to be the best dad ever. When you get to a point where you can stop and pat yourself on the back and own it, it's super crucial. You have to celebrate every win. You've got to own it and love yourself for what you've accomplished. But here's where I get real with you, because if these posts were just about huge successes and huge wins, nobody would be paying any attention because that's boring. These posts are important because they're real. They're real to me, and I hope they're real to you. So what I want to talk to you about is how close I came to not making this happen today. Everything. Hey Kika, Lindsay, Wendy, thanks for joining. Everything has pushed up against me today to not be able to make this post happen. Not least of all, my own head. Because you see, 66 days ago, I started a journey to find self-love and change how I'm thinking. And I made this mistake that I think we've all made at one point or another, where I think once I get there, I'm done. That's right, I'm fixed. I'm solved. I'm perfect now. All right, we're good to go. Except not. It didn't quite work that way. You know, what actually happened was, in the last couple of days, looking towards this finish line, I stumbled right on the finish line. Have you ever done that? Have you ever been so intent on getting to where you're going that you start to assume you've gotten there before you've passed that finish line? And all of a sudden you find yourself stumbling and falling and face first and going, whoa, I thought I'd learned these lessons. I thought I'd already stepped into some of this stuff. Pamela, thanks so much for joining. And yet, here's the reality is, up until the day you die, you are always going to be working to improve who you are. You're always going to be finding things that you can do better. And so literally today, this morning, I'm thinking about this post and I'm thinking, I don't even deserve to finish this, man. I just screwed up so badly over the last couple of days. I let my own mindset get in front of me. I allowed my positive energy to shift. I didn't really want to get out of bed this morning. And this is my celebration day. So celebrate every win. But wait until the win before you celebrate it. And here I am, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what am I going to do for this post? I've screwed up. I shouldn't even be owning it. And yet, that's part of it. You see, you're able to be a work in progress and a masterpiece at the exact same time. Own your flaws, own your failures, and bring it back. Step back in, get back on that horse. So here we go. I'm going to spend 66 seconds, and I am going to reflect for me about all of the accomplishments that I've made and all the ways that I've shown up strong. But then I'm going to take a moment and go to where I'm going next. Here we go, 66 seconds on the clock, just about ready, and almost ready. Dylan, 66 days ago, you were a different man. You were a different person. You believed all those stories that you tell yourself. You believed that you were flawed, that you were broken, that you needed to be fixed. You believed that you were less than because of everybody else's voices your whole life that you thought were your own. But here you are today on day 66, and I want to tell you, you are awesome. You are loving it. You are living your life. You are owning your life. You are learning and growing and pushing and challenging. and putting yourself into situations that force you to grow. And you're forcing those around you to grow too. And that's amazing. That's so fantastic that you can do that. And hey, in spite of everything that you've done, you've actually figured out how to do fashion that works for you, which is kind of cool in and of itself. And you're still holding on to your tech job and working it and owning it at such a high level while you build this new career. I'm so proud of you for the things that you're doing. And I love you so much in the fact that you can stand up and show your flaws and open up your chest bare and say, it's okay. I'm not supposed to be perfect. I mess up too. And not let that take you away. Not let that be your self-sabotage excuse to not celebrate today. See, that's the problem. When you start to get into that mindset that you're flawed, you can let it take away your pluses. But I'm not going to let that happen. That's my 66 seconds. That's my final 66 seconds. Woo! Yeah, final 66 seconds. So what happens next? You know, this is where we really want to go. I just want to tell you all the views that I've gotten, the comments that I've gotten, the people that have talked to me about what I did. Oh yeah, it was totally the late night Christmas cookie decoration that threw me off. But there was more than that. It was the last weekend was like I was celebrating before actually crossing the finish line. And I really shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna move forward, and the cookies were really yummy. So it almost makes up for it. So where am I going next? You know, that's a really good question. And as people have been commenting and asking and connecting to what I'm doing and asking that question, here's what I wanna tell you. I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to continue to grow and I'm going to continue to build. I'm going to continue to do regular posts on Facebook Live to connect with the lessons that I'm getting and hope that they can connect with you. But it all comes down to this that we did in the last 66 days. Learn how to love yourself. So many people are out there, they're trying to find love from everyone else, acceptance from everyone else, ownership from everyone else, but it starts here. And it starts with being able to love yourself and connect to who you are even when you screw up. And recognize that you're on a path. We're continuing that path. So I'm Dylan Stewart. They call me the North Star Man because I found my North Star and I'm heading towards it. Even if you take a step in the wrong direction one day, even if you screw up, don't stop with where you're pointed. So where am I pointed? My website is about to be finished. Within the end of this week, North Star Man will be up, we'll be ready, we'll have these videos ready for posting, and we're gonna start doing some other coaching as well. But on these daily Facebook Lives, they're not gonna go away. I'm gonna keep bringing new topics to you, and I'm gonna start a 30-day goal for the next 30 days of connecting to the wisest and smartest people that I know to bring them on for Facebook Live interviews for the next 30 days, getting me ready for the new year and beyond. You have been amazing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking this. Please share what you see going on here. Please notify your friends, notify yourself if you're interested in what I'm bringing and where I'm going. And most of all, drop down in that comment screen and congratulate yourself for something. What's something that you just kicked butt on in 2017? You know, we got a couple of weeks left to this year and then we're moving on to 2018. Let's close the books. Let's close it in a good way. Let's own what it is that you've successfully completed. I learned how to love myself in a different and public and very open way that will never change. That habit, 66 days, that's what on average it takes to build a habit. That habit won't go away. And in spite of the jumps and hiccups that I had getting to you here today, in spite of what it took to get to this moment, I made it. I made it and I completed it. And you can see from the image, we got some celebration happening here. We got some balloons, we got some confetti, we've got some dancing. We'll do a little dancing to dance you out. All right, people, thanks so much. Thanks so much for watching. I can't wait for you to join me on the next stage of my journey, and I'll see you soon. I'm gonna take tomorrow off as a gift and a celebration to myself, but I'll be back on Wednesday to pick it up from there. Thank you, everyone. Be well. Have yourself a wonderful day.